Wow! I'm ready!
Where are you?
Going to DJ's in my car! Beat out! Woo!
Hello?
You gotta be smiling, you gotta be dancing, you gotta be shaking that ass! Oh, we are back! Oh! I'm ready! I'm ready! Woo!
It's just all white.
Wow.
That's terrible.
That was loud.
You need to turn your volume.
We going back to the top.
Stop.
Woo!
You're fucking cracking my ears.
What up? I fucked him in the windmill twice.
There's a little bit more echo in here.
I fucked him in the windmill.
I think you need to.
Welcome to the top 10, maybe even top 2 podcast on all of the interwebs. No need to fear, the Bogan Boys are here podcasting in your ear. From the Square Mile City, Frank Sinatra's Backdoor.
Fuck you, Chris. God damn it, that was so loud. Backdoor Frank.
Hoboken, New Jersey. We are the Bogan Boys. I am your chubby friend Z. And to my right, as always, is the lively,
Dick.
lovely, and loose Bones.
Oh, that's what you went with, because I read the 4 or 6 that you had. This is fucking nuts. That you had, and that's the 3 you went with. You had the parentheses ones.
The
and then
parentheses
other
is
ones.
a special shout out to Laura Long, Lustrous Legs, and Lips Lynch, Jack Lynch's sister. That's just his older sister. I've probably never spoken a word to her in my life.
And you wanted to shout her out.
But I used to just say that to him all the time. So, what up, Jack Lynch? Shout out, you're getting married soon. Good job.
Hey, marriage.
We're in the middle of a storm right now. It is lightning and thundering and raining very loudly.
God's dick is just coming down right now.
It is lively, lovely, and loose in here.
Woo! Woo!
Sorry, I was
Woo!
I was a little loud on that intro.
Yeah.
Huh? I came in hot.
There was a lot of feedback there.
7 years ago, no, I'm sorry, not 7 years ago. 5 years ago today, 4 years ago today, Facebook status. Fool me once, spray on me. Fool me twice, spray on you. Fool me thrice, spray on us.
How did you spell spray?
Where do you think I was, Bones?
The Osprey.
The Summer of Celine Dion, Part 2, Chapter 8, 2 Spring Lakers, 1 cup. Where do you think I was that day?
Osprey.
Parker House.
Parker House.
2 Spring Lakers, 1 cup.
Okay. Okay, sorry.
Last night we had the most electric, 2 nights ago, we had the most electric Bachelorette episode in recent memory.
She fucked in the windmill.
I fucked him in the windmill twice. I fucked him in the windmill twice. Now you
Not once.
Did you watch it? You were in your bedroom.
No. I watched Stranger Things because I needed to finish that. So no.
I had the most fun I've ever watching The Bachelorette. I think I was on Instagram the whole time just doing stories.
Yeah, I thought I would be able to hear what they said, but it was just you screaming.
Well, the guy Jeb looks like Johnny Bravo. So every time he comes on the screen, and he's got like a small mouth. So every time he comes on the
Tiny
screen,
mouth.
he goes, "Oh, I'm Jeb," and he talks like that. And he always looks like he's just like, he should slide into the screen like, "Huh, Johnny Bravo, huh." That's what he should do.
I thought he was retarded the first. I've only watched one full episode.
He's the singer-songwriter with the girlfriend from home. Not to be confused with, who we just found out, Pete, the Pussy Slayer, the pilot, who also had a girlfriend at home.
Wait, is this episode last night or the night before?
Monday night.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I did not know about Pete, the Pussy Slayer, Pete, the Pussy Slayer pilot, also had a girlfriend. We just found that out. It was kind of upsetting because he seemed like the only normal, nice one on the show.
Woo.
And he went to the first fantasy suite and banged out Hannah. Then Hannah decided not to bang the hottest guy on the show. She wouldn't bang Tyler. I know you care about this.
I don't, but maybe it's because of the...
Tyler's hot.
Maybe it's because of the pants that he's throwing some gay vibes, just throwing it out there.
She wanted to get to better know him on an emotional level.
Yeah, but Tyler's not like... Where's he from? Florida?
He's a Florida man.
Yeah, he's... He's a construction worker that dresses like he's going to
The Village People?
a Hamptons party.
Is he in the Village People?
Yeah,
He's
so
a construction
I feel
guy.
like isn't she from the South? She likes a little bit more.
She's from Hannah from Alabama.
Yeah, she's from Bama, and she probably likes a little bit more.
She's comfortable fucking in a windmill.
Yes, she fucks in windmills.
And in barns.
Yes,
Not
So
Matt
she wants
Barnes
that type
in
of
a
guy.
barn.
That type of guy.
All right, well, Pete the pilot is from California. He's just like a guy who just, just a pilot.
Yeah, but he is depicting himself properly. You know what I mean? Like instead of the construction worker that's wearing fancy ass fucking Vineyard Vines clothes.
Who
and-
moved to the village to join the village people.
Correct. Yeah. Instead of being that guy, he is more of who he is.
Word on the street is he does live part-time now in Manhattan. So it's not like he's...
Who?
Tyler.
Tyler?
Tyler does do some... He's a model as well as a construction worker.
Tyler did, done, do.
And then we had Jeb. Who
Yeah.
I did not think she would fuck Jeb. She fucked Jeb.
So I didn't watch it, but I saw the previews.
He talked shit about the fucking Jesus freak guy.
Luke.
Yeah, I had brain
Yeah.
freeze.
Oh, shocker. It's a fucking limbo.
Yeah, so she talked shit about that, about Luke, and then
Okay.
well,
And?
Jeb did, and then it worked, and then he banged her.
Jib. I'm Jib.
It was very upsetting. But all in all, probably one of the best episodes I've seen, minus the Ari finale.
Top 10,
which
maybe
was,
top
which was
2?
just crazy. Speaking of the limbo, hold on one second.
Interesting. Didn't have this
Press
ready.
1. Send. Press
Oh,
2.
how
Check
do I
receipt.
listen to my
Press
messages?
3.
Press end?
Personal
Are you
options.
fucking kidding? You
Press
don't know how to
4.
listen to your
Disconnect.
voicemail?
Press star.
Go to your phone, click on the phone
I don't know what
thingy.
button to do. One.
Okay, click on the phone thing and then go to voicemail. There's a button for voicemail somewhere on there.
First, save
Here we go. Here we
There
go.
you go.
I can't listen to this shit anymore. Between you and the traffic, I don't know which is worse. It's called the limbo, you fucking moron.
End of message.
Shout out to
Good
Pask.
timing. Good timing there.
Shout out to Pask, who
Fucking limbo.
I woke up. Well, I actually didn't wake up. I was fixing the air conditioners to make it nice and cool in here, and then I was taking a shower, and I get out to a barrage of text messages from Pask and Bones, and Pask, I guess, was listening to the limbo mindfuck I had the other day while in traffic, and that's the voicemail he left me. So I wanted to share with everyone. I thought it was very delicious.
I was just staring at you the whole time too. It was hysterical because I knew it, and you are. It took you an hour to figure it out.
The limbo.
The limbo.
The limbo.
What's that thing where you go under the stick that two people are holding?
I want to go back.
Macarena? Is that it? Macarena?
I did say that. I want to go back to The Bachelorette, not to talk about it, to talk about your idea you had for the dating show, which I
don't
loved.
even. Was I? I don't remember. Was I drunk or?
I think you were a little high.
I was a little high. Yeah. What? So instead of waiting to the final 3 or 4, whatever the fuck they wait for.
She changed the rules of the game and made it 4. It's supposed to be 3.
Okay, whatever. She's only allowed to fuck 3 guys, but she fucked. Well, she still only fucked.
She only fucked 2 guys. She picked 3 guys, and she
She
knew,
wanted to fuck somebody so she could see how gay Luke P would respond.
He's a born again. He's not gay.
Yeah. He's a fake born again. If you fucked him. Anyway, so here's what, instead of having sex at the end, how many guys are on the show to start? And same thing. How
Roughly
many girls?
30. Roughly
okay.
30.
So she fucks all of them at the beginning. First 2 episodes. It's going to take a while. She goes on a date, and she can boot people or fuck them after that one date.
Is it one?
And then she starts the relationships with everyone.
Is it a bukkake? Is it
No.
a train?
It's one at a
Is
time.
it
It's
just
one at a time.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
So it's 30. Like does she have
3
to do
episodes. We'll do 3 episodes.
10 a day. She's fucking 10
I mean,
a day.
they're filming these episodes over a period of time, and they're just cutting the parts, just going straight to dates. They're just dating. There's no backstory. She's just going on dates with these guys. You learn a little bit about their backstory at the get-go during the date, and then she either fucks them or she doesn't. And however many you have left at the end of all the fucking, she could fuck all of them. And then you have 30, and then she has to pick the one person to boot off.
Are you forcing her to fuck all 30 of them?
No. She goes on a date and decides, if I was going on a normal date, would I fuck him tonight or would I not fuck him tonight?
You don't think that the only person that would ever go on the show as a woman would probably be the most biggest raging whore ever? Because she's going to go on national television more or less admitting that she's going to fuck 20 to 30 men.
No. She's going to pick the men that she would fuck if she was going on a normal date and then fuck them, yes.
If we met 30 hot women, because these are all like good-looking people, you're saying that you would just be like, nah, you know what? I'm only going to bang these 3. You're going to fuck all 30. And any girl
Probably.
and so is a girl.
But then you're going to start the relationship like it normally happens.
Would you be able, if you were a guy on that show? I mean, I wouldn't be able to be a guy on the show to begin with, but
Thumbing all 30 women.
what would you be able to be a guy on that show knowing that she fucked the other 29 guys next to you? Like,
I mean,
actually fucked them.
If all 29 come back, because after she can either, if she doesn't fuck them, she sends them home.
If
So,
all
like, I wouldn't have
29
sex with
if
you.
all 29 came back, I would just walk off the set. I'd be like, I'm good, thank you.
Well, that could be part of the show.
I'm done.
How many guys leave?
I'm not. This girl is a bit of a whore.
How many guys leave? I don't know. I'm going to stick it out.
It depends how many people are there just for their careers and how many are there.
I don't know. I'm pro women. I think why are women not allowed to have sex with everybody?
I think if you're the guy, you're also looked at as a whore in 2019. No. Hi, I just fucked these 30 women who are now going to be fucking crazy coming after me.
And you got to pick the least crazy one to eventually date. That would solve the whole marriage divorce issue with Bachelorette and Bachelor.
Yeah, but all 30 here's the difference. All 30 women would stay probably because they're crazy and they would be like, "Oh, he's mine. We had a special connection."
There'd be like 6 guys left after the first date.
More than half the guys would just be like, "You know what? Whatever. I got laid. This girl's probably a slut."
No. They
Yeah.
wouldn't do that. You got to stick it out.
You don't have to.
Sure you do.
If I fuck, I must stay. Is that like in the verbal contract?
Correct. You have to. You can't just fucking leave.
You're going to
You could
kidnap
be-
them. You're going to hold them against their will to be on the show.
I mean, why would you not want to be on the show? You have millions of people watching it.
Maybe because you're embarrassed that you just fucked the same person that 29 other guys next to you did.
Yeah, but it's on dates.
So
she goes on.
if you meet a girl on Tinder,
30 days,
you don't want to
30
know
days.
that she's fucked 30 guys in the last 30
Yeah,
days.
but you know.
But you do. But now you literally know. There's
Not
a big
in the last
difference.
30 days, but like you know that
The last 30 days
I
she
would
went
hope
on,
there-
she might have smashed if she smashed you. If you're on the show, you can't run away from the fact that she definitely did. You could do mental gymnastics if you meet a girl on Tinder.
Correct.
And you're like, oh, well, who else was she banging? You could mentally do a little bit of gymnastics like, well, maybe she's only like this with me. Bitch, no, you're like this with everyone if you're on that show.
No, you got to know which position you went in. Because if like, Shaq comes out after position 10 and you were position 1, you're like, well, I lost. Then you can leave. If Big
I
Dick
thought you
Shaq
meant like
comes out.
what positions you're going to bang her in.
No. I mean like what position you're banging in. Like, are you 1 or 30? If you're 30 and you get to bang and she still bangs you and enjoys it after banging the other 29, and she says they can lie, but you seem pretty positive. You're like, I'm better than the other 29 guys. I'm going to be competitive. I'm cocky. Cocky.
This is a very interesting game.
It'd be with the women. There would be 6 guys left. It'd be like, no, I got 28 other guys to pick from.
What position I thought you meant like, what position would you bang her in?
I mean, as many as I could. Do they have to videotape it? No. You get the.
No, they
back
don't ever show you what goes on in the fantasy suites.
They just show you the next day in the windmill.
In a windmill! I fuck him in a windmill!
I don't know. Just an idea here. This show is whoever thought of this show is fucking ridiculous. Let's throw 30 fucking single people, and one person has
This is
to
like
pick out
the
of all of them.
30-something season, too. They've been doing this for like...
I know, but
Jesse Palmer was on it when Jesse Palmer was in the NFL.
he got married to his.
No, he didn't.
Yes, I thought he just got engaged.
Yeah, that was like 20 years ago.
Oh, I don't
You think
know.
he just got engaged to the girl he met in the show 20 years ago?
I don't know. David Letterman is still not married.
Yeah, but he didn't meet someone 30 years ago on his
Maybe
show.
he met her in a windmill.
If I was going to bang Hannah, I would let her Amazon position me, and then I would position myself as the soft, gentle person who gets banged. So the Amazon position.
I think there should
the
be
best porn position that has no following yet.
I think there should be. These seats are great. I think there should be some questioning on did you come or not? How many? Because she said I fucked him twice in the windmill, right? 2 times.
What is she only allowed? Are you? Well, how about this caveat? As soon as you come, the date ends. So
You
that's
walk
it.
away?
No, that's the date
No,
ends no matter
no.
what. No, as soon as you come, you got to leave the room, and then she has a clock till she starts the next one. So if you like come real quick, in her head, you're like the fucking two pump chump guy,
Okay.
and then you can't erase.
This could
that.
even be like a pre-show to the Bachelorette or Bachelor, meaning like there is the first dates, the Bachelor first dates, and then they do all the first dates, and then the only people that come back onto the actual Bachelor or Bachelorette are the ones that other person had sex with, like the person that is the Bachelor or Bachelorette had sex with, and then they start the show normally. and then you got to wait again until the end, until the whatever they call it.
I think
the
we're
final three.
I think we're onto something, but the only network that would put this on is probably like Pornhub. I don't think any of the major networks would
What
be
was
like,
that?
hey,
FX would do it.
no, they wouldn't.
They got the movies.
Didn't they just get bought by Disney? I highly doubt that.
Did they? What about FXX?
if
Comedy Central? Comedy Central would do this. Yeah.
comedy is not fucking. What does a girl banging 30 guys have to do with comedy?
Late night MTV.
Oh, like remember what was that Skins show?
No.
or whatever?
It was Undressed. Do you remember
Oh,
Undressed?
we're bearing the lead here. It's HBO. They used to have real sex and stuff like this. This would just be like,
Oh yeah.
this would just be
do it.
real life. That would be
Yeah.
the name of the show, Real Life. Or MTV could do an episode of True Life.
And also,
True Life, I'm
add
a
this
whore
caveat.
bang 30 guys.
You go on the first
on
date.
TV.
You're still allowed to invite them back. If you don't have sex with them on the first date, they have to make it at least to episode 2 of the actual show. So like you can choose to not have sex with them, but then you have to do an episode with them, and even if you hate them, they make it to the next round.
Why would you want to come back if you're the guy? If
Come
you,
back.
Are you?
You don't know if anybody had sex or not.
Hold on. Are you allowed to fuck the girl after that first date, or you can't fuck her again until the end?
You can't fuck her again until the end, but you have no idea if you
Or anyone else.
if you didn't have sex or anyone else didn't have sex.
Wow.
Yeah, that's big.
You know they would get drunk and be like, "Well, I fucked her," even if they didn't, to play mind games with everyone else.
Yeah, but there's like certain guys. I mean, I wouldn't believe anybody. I don't know anybody.
I mean, I would never
don't
be
believe-
believed. What if I was like,
fucked
"Yeah,
her."
I fucked her," and then you'd be like, "No," I'm like, "No, she Amazon positioned me." You'd be like, "All right, maybe that happened. Yeah, she fucked you. Yeah, maybe that happened."
All right, I think. Did we write all that down? It's in Word.
Yeah. So
Word.
Sally Ann Salsano, we're pitching you a new show.
Yep.
30 shots at love. 30 cum shots of love.
30 thumbs of love.
I don't even know how to transition to anything else after that. The next thing I had written down for the opening was that the Dunkin' Donuts I go to every morning by my job has a young Indian guy and a young like Korean guy, and I like want to call them Harold and Kumar every time I walk in.
Interesting. Do they look like him?
They're like worse looking versions of them.
Okay. And you're not just being racist. You say they.
No, but they're like they joke around with each other too. Like they have a good rapport.
Are they
So-
high all the time too?
I mean, they're the night shift guys because they leave at 6.
Ooh,
'Cause
yeah, they're stoned as fuck.
I've been to Dunkin' Donuts at 6:05
They get like
and they're
three.
gone.
They get like 3 to 7 customers. Usually, like the construction workers that like you
And the
like
homeless people. There's always it's in Queens. There's always a
Oh,
bum.
I thought this was one in Hoboken.
No, there's always a bum. In Hoboken, there's just one Indian guy who is always asleep when I walk in.
I haven't been to the Hoboken. I used to go to the Hoboken one all the time. Now it's out of my route. The only thing in my route to get to the city is Buey, which is
Well, you take the bus.
yeah.
Yeah,
Obviously.
the guy in the Hoboken one just looks cracked out all the time. Probably because he is. It's like 5 in the morning, and he's just sitting there. And also the corner store over here on 10th Street.
I like it.
They're so Indian people are just weird.
Yeah. I don't know.
I walked in the other day, and the one guy
Depends on who you're talking
he
to.
jumps out of his chair. Hello, buddy. How are you? I'm like, all right, I'm good, man. Just
Which one was it? Because there's the old guy that owns it. Definitely
The
that
guy
has
with the
one
lazy eye.
You know, he's one eye. No, there's no. I don't think there's an eyeball in there.
No, he's a younger guy.
No, he has like he's got like yellow, like it's completely yellow.
Oh, he's not. He's like middle aged.
Oh, you're thinking the middle-aged guy. This is the old guy that has the one.
The middle aged guy
the one
has
eye.
like kind of 1.5 eyes. I think
No, he's normal.
he's looking like 4 different directions. That guy.
I noticed that they're more friendly at like, I want to say 9 p.m. to whenever they close at 1 a.m. Because they know you're going to buy, when you're going in there at that time,
You're mad
you're
baked
spending.
or mad drunk, and
or
you're
mad
just
drunk,
gonna-
and you're just spending, like, I spent $50 there once on snacks. I got 2 peanut butters.
We spent Joe Val and I spent like $30 there the other night, and we got like nothing. I got like a bag of chips and hummus.
You can't get, like, any of those types of foods. Like the hummus, can't buy that. Too expensive.
Yeah, it's like $7 for
They
a
add
thing
like
of hummus.
$3 on top
Yeah.
because they're just going to the stores and buying.
Well, because they're like, you're high.
Yeah. They were like, we have
drunk.
7 things in here. The drinks are normal priced. They have they have every possible hangover drink that you could want. That is
They have,
the one.
they have like large Pedialites.
They have
like,
everything.
Like gallons of Pedialyte.
Yeah, they have everything you could want.
They're not stupid. Very smart people.
Nope, they're not. The 1 a.m. close is interesting. Just stay open for like 3 more hours.
So continuing on the weird foreign people.
Okay.
The French government. Did you see what they did with the Green Goblin the other day?
No.
So on Bastille Day, the French government, in order to flex at all of like the people that were protesting, literally had a police officer on like a Green Goblin surfer thing, and he was floating on like a hoverboard above the crowd with a gun in his hand. It was the scariest thing I've ever seen. So like the Green Goblin is now a real person in France, like dominating all the protesters. Very, very, very scary.
Repeat that? That bored me.
The French government, they have a green Okay, fuck you. Next thing.
It's the French government. What?
I want to give
a matter.
Let's do Hoboken matters. I have 2 to talk about.
Okay.
Shout out to Chief Ken Ferranti. They arrested a 23-year-old on Washington Street. He had a loaded handgun, extended magazines, crack cocaine, and marijuana. Guess what town he was from?
Jersey City.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been a Hoboken man.
Well, it could have been.
It's like the
Washington.
opposite of Florida man. It's not Hoboken man.
That's true. there's like 20 Hoboken men that'll do. Remember, what was it? The guy that used to work at Green Rock. There was that bartender. Do you remember this? It was like 3 or 4 years ago. That like lost his mind in
No.
his apartment.
No.
I got to look this up. I'll bring this up for next time. It was like he got arrested. Like he like went like completely schizo. Like tried to kill somebody. I don't know. It was a crazy story. You don't remember this?
I don't recall.
Okay.
I do concur.
All right. Bring up the next thing because I'll find this.
The last Hoboken thing, the second thing, Ravi Bala has now made temporary no parking passes harder to get. You have to be there 8 days in person ahead of time or 10 days in advance online, and you have to take the signs down yourself now. If you don't take the signs down, you get a $45 fine. And they know who you are because you have to have I think you have to have a Hoboken license to get them, or you have to put your license down.
I agree with this because it's. Well, me and Madison were literally talking about this. Like, she's almost gotten her car towed and ticketed, but she left it in a spot on like a Monday parking that she parked afterwards, and then somebody put that sign up, and she wasn't here for a week, and she wasn't coming back until she had to move it again.
From what I read, they didn't change the rule. It's still 72 hours. You still have 72 hours notice. If they don't give you 72 hours notice, you do not have to move your car, even if the sign is up. That's the rule.
Like, you have 72 hours to move it. But that doesn't make sense. If you're gone for a week, it needs to be at least a week in advance from whatever the date says. Like, if it's Monday cleaning, street cleaning, and it's only on Mondays from 10 to 11, and you can park at 11:01 until next Monday at 9:59, it needs to be a full 7 days.
Maybe this will retroactively now help that, but I don't think that's the case. I think they just wanted to make it harder for you to do it, and they want to fine you $45 if you don't take it down.
And that's a $95 piece of paper that you're buying there.
Yeah.
That's literally all it is. It's a $95 piece of paper. Taking it down, that's such horseshit. Taking it down.
What if you're moving? What if you move from Hoboken to Georgia? You have to then pay someone to take the sign down when you leave.
Or
because like, what if you forget? Like, it's not like, oh, it's around the corner, I'll go take it down. Like, you're in another state.
And what if you like try to call like Hoboken and they're like, well,
hey, we forgot. Like,
well, you're getting $45
you
charged.
Just self-reported.
Which car do you want us to put it on again? Or do you want to send us a check? I mean, if I knew I was never coming back to live here again, not even that, like for years, like I'm moving to another state with like a family, I'm not going to pay that.
Yeah. No, what are
they going to do? They're not going to do anything.
What if like a moving company is one moving you? Like you're not even there. Like you're in the other state. You packed everything up and you just told the moving company to take care of it. And you were coming back in a month to make sure everything was done. You're getting that fine. Ravi Bala, get out of my wallet, Ravi Bala. Get out of my wallet.
Yeah, the pulling it down is stupid. That doesn't mean anything. That just means what you're appealing to people who can't read is what you're doing.
He just took a job away from someone in the Hoboken parking authority. That was someone's job to go walk around, put them up, and take them down. Ravi Bala just cut a job. Are you really for the people, Ravi Bala? The Boken Boys are. Boken Boys 2020.
Bang!
Southern Charm. Do you watch that show?
No. No. You know this.
I thought you're in the room sometimes, though, when Madison and I are watching it.
I'm not paying attention to that garbage.
Oh, well, shit's getting crazy between Thomas Ravenel and Catherine. Just want to let you know.
Is that how she says her name?
He says...
Like Jamae?
Well, he says...
J-A apostrophe...
Catherine. He has like that drawl. This is my baby mama, Catherine. Oh. It's like the Johnny Bravo mix in there. Oh, Johnny Bravo, oh.
Do you think that's his actual accent? Is this like the show where like
South Carolina, Southern Charm.
Okay.
They're all just like old people that don't work. The one guy, Thomas, has been arrested like 3 times.
For what?
Cocaine. This one is for sexual assault, allegedly. All allegedly. All allegedly. He was like the state's comptroller or something.
What?
Yeah. He's like 50 or 60 now. I don't even know. Great show, though.
Well, then sexual assault makes sense. Cocaine also makes sense.
It was like cocaine distribution or something.
That's a crazy one.
While he was the comptroller.
Comptroller?
The comptroller.
Okay.
Rocco's Modern Life coming back to Netflix.
That's you mean they're just putting
Coming to Netflix.
Yes. That's awesome.
And
Netflix just
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. No, you've heard. I was just going to say Netflix their stock just plummeted today.
Why?
Because they apparently raised the prices without really telling anybody.
Again?
Because they didn't hit as many new users as they thought they were going to.
So is it like $17 now?
I have no idea, but the stock, every 10 minutes was just going, whoop, whoop, just dropping another 5 to 10%.
At what point will you not buy Netflix? Like what's the price point you would say, all right, fuck it, I'm out?
Would I not buy Netflix?
Yeah, like what's the price point you would not be a subscriber?
I mean, at the point, once Disney gets their shit together with theirs.
I think it's already launched or launching very soon.
Yeah, but it's just once the rights to all the Avengers movies and all the Marvel movies go back to Disney, because,
what shows are you going to watch? Those are just movies.
Correct. They're going to have their own shows. Disney has their own shows. If you look at the list of things...
Disney's not going to have any risque shows, though. None.
Yeah, you don't know that. It's a paid for service.
So next to Daffy Duck is going to be 13 Reasons Why, about teen suicide.
Yes.
Talk about a transition. Netflix just pulled the suicide scene at the end of the first season of 13 Reasons Why. They're going soft.
I mean, it was aggressive. They should pull the whole bonding.
Part of the show.
They should pull bonding. Just take bondage or bonding, whatever the fuck it is, off the air.
That show needs to go.
That is disgusting.
I don't know. That's pretty much all I got. I'm going to save a couple of these for next time, but... Marry, fuck, kill, Bonesy.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
We have a couple of those. A couple of the intros I'm going to save for next time because there's a food one with Taylor Ham. Oh my God, gross! I wrote the wrong word. Ugh. So we're gonna go into Marry, fuck, kill.
Yeah.
And then we'll go. Then we got a word of the day.
Okay. First off, we've skipped the diet. I just want to ask what your diet is like.
It's just been terrible.
Okay. Did you start it on Monday or even think about it?
Didn't start on Monday.
Why?
You
didn't even have like an aggressive day on Monday to do that.
I need to. You know what? I'm gonna go food shopping. I'm getting used to being in the new apartment.
It's not new.
The old apartment.
It was less than a year ago that you were in this apartment.
Yeah, it was like 6 months ago. Yeah. I'm using that as my crutch I will eventually, I'll go food shopping and I'll start to get into a rhythm. But until then, I'm just getting,
just order off Amazon the Prime.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Why? They bring it to the door.
Nah, I like to go food shopping. I like to touch my meat.
You can touch your meat while searching to buy meat.
I like to stroke my salad.
Okay. That was also no diet started this week at any point. You had 0 seconds of diet.
I've eaten at Rotisserie de Gigi a lot.
No. What? Not what you
that
eat.
Helps.
Did you? No, it doesn't. The amount of food you're getting is insane. You're getting like 3 small meals.
I always get a penne pasta.
You've gotten a penne pasta every time.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Rotisserie de Gigi, whatever the crack that you're putting in your pesto penne
you
is
should try their
so
bolognese.
good.
Their bolognese is fucking incredible. I was getting it 3 times a week at one point.
I'm legit addicted to
their tortellini bolognese
pesto.
weighs about 300 pounds, and the top doesn't even close. There's just sauce everywhere when you get it out of the bag. And then their pappardelle bolognese is also fantastic.
Pappardelle.
Yeah.
I legit think that there's crack in what I'm eating. I can't quit you.
Yeah,
I can't quit you, pesto penne.
This was like Mr. Raps for me for a while. Now I'm like, I have it. And I'm like, I don't need this for a while. But there was a time, and I know our buddy Villa can attest to that, when he was eating it like 4 days a week, where I was eating it. I think he still eats it a lot. Where I was eating it 3 to 4 days a week. I almost ordered it when I lived down the block from it. Almost got delivered. I was like, I can't do this.
That's like Sheila used to get margaritas delivered, and it's literally on the other corner.
You don't even have to do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. Marry, fuck, kill.
Marry, fuck, kill.
So, marry, fuck, kill, and you just hear me out. This is purely based on their music, not on their looks. Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, Carly Rae Jepsen.
Music, not
Music,
their looks.
not on their looks. Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, Carly Rae.
The easiest marry of all time.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm marrying Carly Rae Jepsen.
That's stupid. Based on their music, not...
Yeah. I love her music. I have every album of hers downloaded on my Spotify.
This is the Billboard top, clearly the Carly top 5. Call Me Maybe.
Okay.
1. Is that your favorite song of all time?
Correct.
2 is Run Away With Me.
Pretty good song.
3 is Good Time.
That's with Owl City.
4 is I Really Like You.
I really, 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 really like you.
5 is All That.
I don't think that's one of her best 5.
Well, that was on Billboard, so I'm just, giving you the stats there. So you're marrying
Carly Rae Jepsen in a landslide. She has the best song.
Do you
of
want me
all
to
time.
name? You want me to name the next top 5 songs for each of them?
No, because I'm comfortable enough. I just hate Taylor Swift so much. I know it's about the music. If it's solely about the music, I'm fucking Taylor Swift.
That's stupid. Katy Perry songs. Let me just read this out. Obviously, Never Really Over. Roar. Firework. I Kissed a Girl. Last Friday Night. Taylor Swift top 5. You Belong With Me. Love Story. I Knew You Were
Love Story is so good.
I Knew You Were Trouble. Obviously, you love Blank Space, and then Back to December.
I don't like Blank Space as much. So,
but Katy Perry's top 5 Billboard songs are just all bangers. They're just straight bangers.
Bad Blood, Taylor Swift.
Not in the top 5.
I'm just telling you, Bad Blood.
No. I'm basing it off. It's not. It's purely off music. They're top songs.
It's their whole catalog of songs.
No, just top 5.
That's your top 5. It's not my top 5.
That's the Billboard top 5.
What is Billboard? No,
That's the actual viewers,
top 100 of Billboard.
Whatever. It's everything.
Okay, that's literally the whole Drake album is the top 10 of Billboard every time he releases an album. I don't think that's
So you're saying something is better than it is, or something different because of
based
your
on other
opinion.
people's downloads. No, I don't believe that.
Okay,
anymore.
so then based on other people's thoughts of a
Downloads.
Hold on. Based on
Downloads.
Listen to me. Stop talking.
Downloads.
Stop talking.
It's a subjective
You know where I'm
list.
going.
This isn't a definition. This is a subjective list. I think Billboard back in the day when it was
not
a
only
panel,
downloads.
Listen,
Can you let me speak?
No, because I'm not. I'm
Can you not let me? Can you
I'm
let me speak?
filibustering. I'm filibustering.
Stop filibustering. I'll
Back
turn your
in the
sound
day-
off. I'll just turn your sound off right now. Let me speak.
It's a
God
panel
damn
of
it.
experts will decide this.
Okay.
I am a panel of experts.
Okay. So based on that you don't care about what the other people in the country think. All the consensus is that means my version of Sloppy Joe is just as much of a Sloppy Joe as the Sloppy Joe that everyone thinks is a Sloppy Joe.
So you know what the best song of all time would be then? That Rick Astley Never Gonna Give You Up song, because that has the most plays of all time.
So then, you know what the best Sloppy
Because
Joe
of
would be?
trolls! Because of trolls!
And trolls are trolling that Sloppy Joe. It's a terrible
There
Joe.
are
It's
caveats within the rules, and you are just trying to exploit the one time I said somewhat of a rule here.
So you're
and I went around.
marrying Carly Rae.
I'm marrying Carly Rae in a heartbeat.
You're fucking Taylor, based on music and not looks, correct?
I hate the way Taylor Swift looks. She looks like a horse. I hate everything about Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Everything about her. But if we're going solely on the music, I will be impartial here, and I will say it's Taylor Swift. And I'm killing Katy Perry.
I don't know how you can do that. It doesn't make any sense.
What's
to
your
me.
order? What are you doing?
I'm going to marry Katy.
Okay.
Fuck Taylor Swift. Kill Carly Rae.
She has the greatest song that's ever been written, sang, and created. The best song ever.
Ever?
Ever.
What
Cut to the Feeling. Great song.
What about this song?
This is not any of those people.
I'm not scared of your thoughts, Chris. I'm never scared.
Emotion. What a fucking great album from Carly Rae Jepsen. I Really Like You. All that.
I don't know. I don't agree with you.
I have more Carly Rae Jepsen songs, I'm looking through it right now, than any of the other ones. Turn this shit off. I don't want this.
Outside of the club.
I quit. I quit this podcast. Run Away With Me. Run Away With Me. Great song. Sunshine on My Shoulders. Jam. Take a Picture. Bucket. Bucket's a fucking great song. The Kiss. This Kiss. Call Me Maybe. Curiosity. Good Time. More Than a Memory. Turn Me Up. Hurt So Good. Oh my God. Guitar String. Listen to the chorus of this song. I mean, just get it. Listen to this. This is the fucking jam.
finger. You know what I mean. I do.
Oh, we're not done. How great is her fucking voice?
How many monthly listeners does...
What does it matter?
Just what's the number of Carly Rae?
This was my opinion. You wanted my opinion. Carly Rae Jepsen is the greatest singer-songwriter of our generation. And
9 million.
The fact that you killed her is blasphemy. And the fact that you put Taylor Swift as... What did you, fuck her? Oh, I did too, but...
Come on. This is a banger. Banger. And this was like 8 to 10 years ago. Stop it.
Turn this shit off.
Tell me this is not a banger.
All right, it's a good song. It's not better than Call Me Maybe.
Yes, it is.
Roar? You're saying that Roar? You're saying that Roar is better than Call Me Maybe? I might actually not be friends with you anymore. This is absurd. Call Me Maybe, the best song since fucking like, I don't know, some shit that Elvis probably did, or those shitty-ass Beatles who
It's a good
sucked. The Beatles fucking sucked. Hot take. The Beatles were the worst, except for the Yellow Submarine song. That song fucked.
So they weren't the worst then.
I liked one song. I'm done with you. This is just a miscarriage of justice, what you just did to me. Word of the day.
Woo, that
Fucking
was great.
Gross.
That was great.
Disgusting. Oven mitt. Now I'm angry. I'm fucking angry now. Oven.
Are you really that angry?
Oven mitt.
What were you more angry at, this moment or when the Knicks didn't get number 1 or number 2 overall picks?
The Knicks just lost the speaking of the Knicks. They just lost the unicorn.
Okay, we can't talk until...
Luke Cornett is gone.
Okay. Fuck. Okay.
Oven mitt.
Oven mitts. What is this?
2, 1 is a regular definition, and then the other 3 are sexual. And not like regular, but, regular-ish for our standards.
When you put on a latex glove, stick it in someone's asshole, and pull out some poop. Oven mitt.
That is somewhat accurate on a couple of them in a various
Is it when you
ways.
pull out poop and it gets all over your hands and it looks like an oven mitt? And then
No, it's
Okay.
but you're not on the wrong track here. The asshole is the proper route to take.
Yes, of course. It's the warm subject coming out of you. Okay.
So the regular definition: after using the restroom to relieve oneself, this is a process of using an excessive amount of toilet paper and wrapping around one's hand repeatedly so the end result resembles an oven mitt.
Yes.
Usually performed by an overweight person having large rear ends and requiring extra tissue paper than average-sized individuals.
You don't require extra tissue
If you're
paper.
fat?
No, you don't.
There's way more surface area in your asshole. And it's way grosser. Think of all the area they have to go through and the folds and the grossness and the sweat. Till the sweat.
It
Till
must
the
be
sweat
really
dropped
hard
down
to
my
wipe your
balls.
ass. Like, how do you... Because, we can just do a leg lift. You know?
I've
Are you a stand-up, bend your head down,
Oh,
and then
no,
go there?
no.
Are you a right or
I'm a
leg?
leaner.
Right or left leaner? Do you lean to the right or do you lean to
Sit
the
on
left?
the toilet bowl, you'll know which way I lean. That one side of the toilet's always loose because of me.
Okay, then it's... I don't remember. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I lean
lean
to the
left,
left.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're righties.
Yeah, we're righties, yeah. Wouldn't it be weird if you were a switch hitter for wiping your ass?
We should do a poll about that. I've never actually asked if anyone switch hits before.
What hand is Baker?
Baker, that could be the second question.
No, because it's going to be, it's like 99%
He's lefty.
strong hand. Oh.
But he's a stander-upper to wipe his ass.
No, he's not. Well, you know the answer then.
And he wipes, but I know which direction he wipes. He wipes the wrong way.
Okay.
He wipes back to front,
Okay.
and he stands up.
Okay.
But I don't know if he's right or lefty with his wipe.
This is interesting. I'd like to play this game.
We'll have to ask him when we call him. Number 2 definition.
And how he rolls his toilet paper. Does he ball it up or roll it nicely? I'm a ball up guy.
think
not
he's
gonna
a
lie.
ball.
I roll up nicely sometimes, but then I also sometimes ball.
We could do all these questions. We could do best of 3 questions with him later
Okay.
for our new segment we'll be unleashing. All right, number 2 definition for oven mitt. Let me run through these. To insert your fist into an anus in a repeated in and out thrust motion may occasionally cause a pinking anal pull.
Meaning you pull the fucking anus actually out of the
Correct.
asshole.
Number 3, the act of inserting a man's penis and testicles, the entire package, into another anus. So this is like the one-man
free
DP,
games, free time.
but
It's
not
done. One-man
just,
DP.
but just in the asshole.
Oh, yeah.
It's the one-man DP, but minus the second
What's that sound?
part. Booyah. Here's the best definition, and I love this. A sexual act when a man shoves his hand into a woman's asshole and then inserts his penis into her vagina while in doggy style. The man then jacks himself off through her colon with his hand still in the anus. That's the greatest definition ever. He jerks himself
Gross.
off through her colon area.
Correct. I heard what you said. You don't have to
How
repeat
cool
that
is
one.
that?
I don't think it's cool. It's pretty gross.
Would you do that?
Who would allow... This is like the girl on The Bachelorette
Yeah.
that's fucked all 30 guys.
That's how you get her to win. You do
You
the
have to
oven
jerk-
mitt.
you
You
have
do
to-
the oven mitt.
Ew,
You
dude.
jerk your dick off
No, I
while
wouldn't
inside
do
of
that.
her.
That's so weird.
Is it weird?
I don't know. I guess I don't think anybody's ever done that.
I don't know. Well, that was our word of the day, oven mitt. We'll go into I Like Sports while we await a special new segment we'll be airing in I Like
Ooh,
Sports.
we're only 5 minutes off. Well done.
What was that, oven mitt?
No, 8:57 you said. It's 9:02.
I told Schleier I would call him at 8:57, yeah.
9:02.
So within I Like Sports, we will have a new segment that will be airing called LeBron Sucks. And we're going to wait till our friend Schleier calls in to start that segment because he is the biggest LeBron lover. So we will be doing LeBron James only stories whenever Schleier calls in. So I just told him to call you. So before that,
He's calling me?
yeah, your audio sounds clear.
Why would that be? What type of phone do I have?
J.R. Smith got bought out, and he's not going to the Lakers, which means he hates LeBron James. I should have waited for that one, too, for the LeBron James corner. Everything's coming up LeBron James.
Interesting.
So the Knicks, remember that guy Reggie Bullock they signed for
Yeah,
2
I saw
years
something
and
pop
$30
up
million?
about him getting hurt or getting cut.
Yeah, they signed a guy who was hurt. He was hurt. He got surgery today. They signed him 3 days ago, and then he had surgery today.
Wasn't that their logic on Kevin Durant?
3 days ago,
Wasn't that
he got signed and then he got surgery. They gave him less money because they knew he was hurt. They still signed him, but they wouldn't sign fucking LeBron. Oh,
Excuse
my
me,
God.
we have a call in.
Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, that's just bones.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
Joining the pod for our new segment called LeBron Sucks is our friend
fucking knew
Schleier. Schleier, we have...
Oh, wait, he didn't tell you what this was?
No.
Oh, I didn't know he didn't tell you. Oh, that's
I was
even
like,
funnier.
It's going to be something about bashing LeBron.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's funny.
Whenever we have some LeBron
Hi,
headlines, I wanted to call you and get your take on them.
Let's hear him.
So we have 4 LeBron items today. The first one's going to be J.R. Smith got bought out by the Cavaliers, and he doesn't want to go play for the Lakers. Why do you think that is?
Because he's an idiot and he fucked over LeBron and he can't deal with having to see him face to face again.
Do you mean when he had extra time left and he could have literally drove and scored?
Yeah, and
they would've
he
won?
dribbled out, and exactly.
And he didn't know what he was doing because he was a little high.
sorry, he's choosing not to join LeBron.
Yeah, because of that, he feels really bad about it, so he just can't see him face to face.
I don't think J.R. Smith feels anything, actually, ever, about anything.
Yeah,
I think he's saying he's choosing not to go to LeBron, but I think LeBron's like, I don't want J.R. Smith. You can't have J.R.
Maybe.
Smith in a major city.
You want J.R. Smith and Rajon Rondo on that team?
Oh, my God, no. In a major city? No. J.R. needs to be in Cleveland or in the middle of nowhere. Minnesota. Minnesota might be too big for him.
Here's a fun stat about LeBron. He has a career 27-7-7 average, but he's never finished a game with that stat line. Do you think that's selfish?
Yes.
What?
That's all.
What do you mean selfish?
I don't know. I just wanted to call him selfish, and it had nothing to do with anything.
Oh, okay. That's how averages work.
LeBron James has ruined Taco Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
Not
All right,
even
hold
you
on.
can defend this.
I did see that video. It was pretty annoying, but what the fuck does his personal life have to do with anything on the basketball court?
Anthony
You guys- Davis
was there. Anthony Davis
wait.
hates LeBron now.
I would
yelling.
argue that LeBron's annoying antics off the court and how much people scrutinize him, like you guys, are actually worse than what he does off the court. Like LeBron haters, what you guys are doing by hating on that is actually worse than what the video was. Anything that guy puts out, you guys will bash. That would be my argument
Don't
for that.
disagree with that, but at the same time, like he's not like Jordan, for example, was a degenerate gambler that loved to drink whiskey and smoke cigars. He's just more relatable. Like LeBron likes to drink wine and
Sheesh.
I don't know, hang out with
but
his
if
mom.
If Jordan lived in this time, in this like era and had social media,
he might
I
be-
guarantee you he'd hate it just as much.
No, he has social media.
Do you think
He-
Scottie
you know he's
Pippen would
alive.
be
Wait a
over
minute.
for
No,
Taco
I'm
Tuesday?
saying when he was
Sly,
like,
do you know
at
he's
his-
alive, right? He still lives in this town.
No, I'm saying when he was in his prime. All right, that's
Ah.
what I'm getting. At.
Okay.
Well, he
All right, what else? What else
Taco
was LeBron
Tuesday. Oh, fucking.
No, that was really gay.
It was really, really stupid.
Anthony
Yeah.
Davis is going to leave the Lakers next year. Watch.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. The last one I have is the easiest one.
LeBron gave Anthony Davis 23 and then took it back from him.
Yeah.
No, that was Nike's fault. It
I
wasn't
know.
LeBron's
Yeah, no, I agree.
LeBron
I
could,
agree, but he still
LeBron
took it
could
back.
buy out all the jerseys and let him have 23, but he's being selfish and not spending $30 million to do it.
Okay, what's the last one?
What do you think the last one is?
I'm trying to think, but I don't know. I really have no idea.
Just like his coaches, LeBron James has changed the director.
Oh, fire the director.
Space Jam 2.
Should have thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's a championship type of guy, so it's probably a shitty movie, and he needed to.
But changing
find
the director,
right the first fit.
it doesn't always. It's not going to make it a better movie instantly.
I mean, I don't really think they started production, so who's to say it would make it worse?
Is Tyronn Lue going to take over as director?
It would be pretty good then, because then LeBron would be the director.
One last note: Bronny Jr. is even worse than LeBron somehow. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, until they play together and he wins a championship.
Bronny
And then
Jr. is like
everyone says that.
is like Jaden Smith to the Smiths. Like Will Smith is very annoying and kind of sucks now, and Jaden Smith fucking sucks.
What
He
about
is so
what
weird.
about Pussy Willow Smith,
Who's that?
their daughter?
Is her name actually Pussy?
think
Willow,
she
oh, it's
might have
Willow
been, I
Smith.
know.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't know that.
All right, Schleier, thank you very much for joining us for this segment of LeBron Sucks.
Fuck you guys. Goodbye.
Bye, Sly.
Bye. That was wonderful. I enjoyed that.
That was fun. What are we doing next?
I have a few more things
Oh, in
quickly.
sports. Oh, this is sports, and LeBron sucks.
Dwight Howard addressed rumors of him being gay, and he claims he never met the guy before that said that he was getting dicked out. Do you believe him?
What do you mean? So he said he said
He said
just
he's
took it in the
not
butt?
gay. He never met that person,
Oh, he met him as a girl.
and he felt that all of the hate he received made him understand what gay people go through. So he empathizes with them more and said it was a very difficult time in his life. But he said he's not gay. He doesn't do that.
That's like what. Remember, Macklemore came out with a song about like if I were gay, and then he was like, "But I'm not." Like in the whole song, he just keeps saying, "If I were gay, I would
You're-
feel bad about this, but I'm not gay."
You're actually thinking of Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stopping, the Andy Samberg parody.
No. But that Macklemore actually, it was a parody of Macklemore's song. It wasn't exactly like. I mean, the parody was very upfront, but the song was very much like.
I'm
that.
not gay, but if I was, I would
I am
want
thinking of
equal
that.
rights.
Yeah.
I'm not gay, but if it was,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
want equal rights.
He's just very more upfront about what he's saying, and just Macklemore just kind of hints it in there. He's like, "But I'm not gay."
Do you believe Dwight Howard? I don't.
I can't believe he's not on a team. That's just hysterical to me.
Well-
I feel like he would take $50 and like a high five to play on a basketball team right now.
Someone will pick him up.
I don't think so.
No,
Why did no one pick him up last year?
He played on the Wizards.
Did he actually play?
Well, after he got analed and hurt his back,
Was this? It was last year. Shit.
he got,
that's
he
right.
got analed and then just never came back because he was afraid of
He got dicked
facing
down
the media
so hard. He got pegged so hard
that he hurt his back.
That he hurt his back.
Yeah. Well, he is a 6'11" bottom.
Yeah. Wow.
Mark Cuban got fined $50,000 because in the Board of Governors meeting, he was leaking out information. And
Like, what do you mean leaking out?
He as the Board of Governors meeting was going on about rule changes, he was just like texting and tweeting people, like
Okay.
telling him what was going on. And Vivek, the owner of the Sacramento Kings, got all butthurt about it and complained to the league. So then ESPN reported on Mark Cuban being fined $50,000, and he like tweeted back like something like, "It's funny that the people I leaked the information to are now reporting that I'm being fined for leaking information to them."
That's hysterical. Well, I mean, they're news reporters. You can't like not expect them to do their jobs.
I know, but they didn't. They left
job
out.
is-
They left out the part that he got fined because they found out from him.
Yes, they did leave that part out. Well, again, they're news reporters. They're going to do that.
BNN. Last one I have is that James Conner. You're good with this one. I didn't really read too much
I don't
about
know
this.
if good's the right word.
Well, you knew. I'm saying you read about this more than I did.
Yeah, he had Hodgkin's lymphoma, and the doctor said when he was, everyone knew he had cancer and came back from it, but it was surrounding his heart. And if he didn't come within he would have died within a week. I'm like, that's crazy. And now he's one of the best running backs in the NFL. Like, that's fucking insane. He went to Pitt and was just like, well, I don't give a fuck about getting hurt. I'm playing until I die.
Oh,
Yeah, he will never stop.
yeah.
He's never scared.
Never scared. All right, that was I Like Sports.
Yeah.
We're gonna go into hypothetical Bob next. So
Okay.
all right, so we are gonna do a new segment called Blind Bets. We are gonna call up one of our friends. We are gonna ask him 3 questions. Today's guest will be Baker. The 3 questions, and then Bones and I will guess to our best ability what Baker is going to say.
Yes.
How about this for an actual wager?
Okay.
We'll
Go
make
ahead.
it $5.
$5.
Whoever wins, whoever loses has to put $5 on a long shot for the British Open that starts tomorrow, and we split the earnings if it wins. But you have to if you lose, you have to put the $5 bet on a 20-1 or longer shot. If I lose, I have to do that.
$5 per question.
Well, we have to have a winner and a loser.
Yeah, so $5 per question. No matter what, you're either going to have somebody win. Like, it's 3
What if
questions.
we tie?
How can we tie on 3 questions? Oh, we can tie
Winner or loser, it's $5.
Okay.
How about that?
$10.
Fine, $10.
Okay.
Okay. So the first question we're going to ask him, so we have this on record. Over under 5 items of clothing he's folded in the last month. I will answer first, and then we'll go back and forth.
No, we're going to answer now. I'm saying over.
I'm saying under.
Okay.
Does he wipe righty or lefty? I'm saying lefty.
Can I say, like, switch hitter? And does that count as righty? Is it ever?
No, you have to pick one or the other.
You playing footsie? No. I'm going to say I'll go righty.
What time did he leave bed today?
11:14.
I'm going to go with 12:01. Okay. So call him up.
And then we know the answers. And it's closest. It's just closest, not without going over.
Each
Closest.
question, closest. And each question will be worth 1 point for $10.
Yes, hello.
Oh, hi.
Joining us on the line for the new segment called Blind Bets will be our friend Baker. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. How are you? Second appearance.
Yeah. 2 for 2 this week.
What's an appearance?
2 for 2.
Who's an appearance? Who were the
Second,
Falcons? Who were the Falcons?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna ask you.
The people must be clamoring for more Baker.
Oh, they're clamoring, all right. They're so wet and clamming. We're gonna ask you 3 questions, Baker. We need you to answer to the best of your ability and honestly.
All right, I could do that.
Question 1. Over under 5 items of clothing that you've personally folded in the last month.
Personally folded, like
Like you
myself?
Yes, you folded over under 5 items of clothing.
I've folded under,
Damn it.
Yes.
Damn it.
but I like hang up and
No, it's
wash.
folded. Folded is the
only.
question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that under.
Do you wipe your butthole with your right or left hand?
Right.
Yes. Woo.
All right, we're tied at 1-1 going into the final one.
Uh-oh. It all comes down to this.
What time did you leave bed today? Not what time you woke up, not what time you peed, but what time did you actually get out of bed today?
For the first time.
Well, like for the day, the time that you got
the
out of
day.
bed for the
Yeah.
day.
Well, I woke up at a time and then went back and laid down for like another 45 minutes.
Okay,
That
so
doesn't count.
No,
Yeah,
that counts.
Well, that doesn't count for getting up.
Yeah, what
Going
time
back.
did you leave after that 45 minutes? After that 45
After that
minutes.
45 minutes.
What time was it that you left bed?
12:45.
Yeah! Woo! The winner of the first.
You would have won either
blind
way. You would have won
bets.
either way.
Why?
Because he took a 45-minute nap. And
Yeah, I would have won either way.
You would have won either
But the
way.
winner of the first
I
blind
said
bet
11:15.
and the recipient of, well, we will split the winner, but a $10 bet made by Bones on the British Open of someone of a 20-year long shot or higher. Let's go. Baker, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, no problem.
That was wonderful.
If
Thank
we
you.
win our
Happy to
$10
be
bet,
here.
we'll give you 1%
1%. All right. Sounds good.
because you're in the 1% of my heart.
Thank you, Chris.
Okay, love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Okay, here we go.
Hypothetical Bob featuring the Return of the Mac. Let's see what she's doing.
I don't know when she said she was ready. I didn't look at the time.
It was like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, no.
This is some riveting. Whoa!
Oh, hi, Mac.
Joining us on the pod is the Return of the Mac.
So loud.
What's up, guys?
Hi, how are you?
Hold on, I can't really hear you right now. I gotta get it.
Are you
in a
partying?
Little better space. You would think, but really, I'm just at a restaurant.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, we're
Kinda fun, though.
We're interrupting dinner, huh?
We're sorry.
No, just drinks. But
He
hey.
says he's sorry. He's not sorry.
You guys ready?
We're
We're
ready.
ready.
We're always ready for you,
Okay,
Mac.
I've really been like tossing a few around, trying to figure out how to word this one well. But I think this is what I'm come up with.
I have faith in you.
So you're signing on for a year in this one, and you get $50K if you do it. But basically, you can't swear, and every time you swear, intentionally or accidentally, you have to do crystal meth.
Whoa! I don't think
But-
50K is
and-
worth it. Can
so
we up the amount of money?
If you take it, obviously you get the $50K only for a year. So you have to think about the fact that like you could be getting addicted.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I feel like this is a
Wow.
really good one. Thank you.
That's good. Was that good? Like,
Oh, yeah.
because
This is incredible.
The money thing was hard for me, and I wasn't sure if I should have made it for the rest of your life or not.
Oh, no,
But
the
then
rest
at that point, it's like you
50K
might
for
as
the
well
rest of my
just
life is not worth it.
No,
I
yeah.
almost feel like it makes it harder to only do it for a year because you can learn not to swear, and then at that point, it's like, all right, whatever. If I'm addicted to crystal meth, I mean, kind of sucks. But
Yeah.
I
but
feel
this
like-
one, now,
And then
now
once
you have
I
to
get
deal
it,
with the withdrawals.
oh yeah, and once I get the 50K, if I'm addicted, I'm going to be doing using it all for crystal meth.
Yeah,
Fuck.
and it's only a year, so then in theory you could stop doing crystal meth, but then you're going to have withdrawals or you're just addicted, you know?
This is a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, this is
All right,
great.
Mac, thank you very much. We appreciate you.
You're welcome, guys. And I have a few more, so I'll talk to you next week or whatever.
Okay,
That's perfect. I love it.
All right.
sounds great.
It's,
All right,
it's
Mac.
been real.
Thanks,
Bye.
Mac.
Bye. Wow. I think we might. Should we do higher than 50K though?
Yeah, I think 100K.
100K. All right.
Just because 50K is like, oh, do I want to get addicted to crystal meth for 50K? So the second you say yes to this, you can never curse for the next 365 days.
I curse so much. Like every other
I
word
curse
out of my
constantly.
mouth at work is fuck.
I curse constantly.
'Cause I'm not around
I'm trying
people.
to think about not cursing, and I almost said fucking cursing. I'm not cursing.
And let's say it's tax free, $100,000, but every time you curse, you have to do crystal meth. Like let's say like I've never done crystal meth, but let's just say there's an amount of crystal meth that one does to get high, that we would have to do that amount, which would then only increase as we did more, because
No, it'll be the same amount. I'm not just going to take more the more I curse.
Well, I'm saying your body would get used to it. You have to get
No,
you
but
have
that
to get
doesn't mean
high.
I have to get addicted. She said you had to do crystal meth, not get high.
Well, you get addicted to crystal meth.
Correct.
I'm assuming right away.
Correct. Well, I don't think it's that instant
Wow. For 100K,
to not curse. I feel like I'm definitely going to do crystal
What-
meth at least
what words
10
qualify?
times.
Let's go
any
with that.
curse words.
Is ass a curse word?
Depends on how you're using it. If I'm calling you an ass, that's a curse word. If I'm referring to a donkey, that is the proper term for a donkey.
What about my actual ass?
That is not a donkey, is it?
It's a body part. This is one of those things you need like in How I Met Your Mother, a slap bet commissioner for a slap bet. We would need like a meth bet commissioner.
Correct. And like, can I say when I'm in England, if I could just go live in England and say cunt all the time because cunt is not a bet. It's not a curse word there. If I go to a different country where the word I'm using
You would
is
also
not a
be
curse
allowed
word,
to say fag,
correct.
but only in the proper context.
Correct.
For $100,000, I cursed 40 times a day. Conservatively.
Yeah, like if you lose any of these days, you're gambling and you lose a bet, you're doing meth for the
I
rest
can't
of the
drink
week.
for a whole year, basically.
Oh yeah.
I can't drink.
No,
I can't
you would
do any
only,
drugs.
You
I
can
can't
drink, but you just have to get to blackout where you're just not talking and you just like walk out.
Throw up.
You just have to get to the point. You can't talk during the
I have
normal
the butt
drink.
funnel only, solely butt funnel.
Okay.
I don't know.
Recently added to the category of English swear words: Jesus fuck. Recently added: child fucker, crap, horse shit, slut.
No.
And we're not counting slut.
I think we go with the hard
Prick.
ones.
Prick, frigger. What's a frigger?
No.
Twat, holy shit.
I think you're getting too deep into this.
Not going to say the last one.
What was the George Carlin one? The curse words, whatever.
Wait a minute.
Shit, piss, cock.
Judas Priest is on here.
Fuck, shit, cunt, the N-word, bitch. What else?
But if you're referring,
Ass.
if you're referring to a dog, it's not a curse word.
Correct, but I'm saying those are the words that I
Goddamn.
No, goddamn's fine.
No, it's not.
You're cursing God, not a word. I say fuck. Like, if I curse 40 times a day, I probably say fuck 30 of those times. Can we have one
Bastard?
exemption? Can we have one exemption? When it's
No.
when you're talking to a girl sexually via text or when you're
Then
having
it's
sex.
not a curse word.
When you're having sex.
Then fuck is not a curse word. You're using it in the proper term of I want to.
What if you
fuck
say, fuck me, you cunt?
No, then cunt is a curse word. You have one.
But what if she likes that?
No, cunt is because you're calling her a cunt.
Yeah, but like it's in the heat of the moment. And she
you can
likes
only
that.
say this in England.
I don't know. I honestly, I
In the
don't think it's
heat of
worth.
the moment.
I don't even think it's worth $100,000 for me. Think about because I'm dying 20 years early if I do this.
The meth's free.
Yeah, but then my body I already am fat, disgusting.
You won't be fat.
I have a bad heart probably already. I have terrible knees and legs and arms. I'm a disgusting human being. Add meth into that equation.
Well, it can't get
the only
worse.
positive is I'm going to lose weight. The negative is everything I have is going to waste away.
Yeah, but you're only doing meth. You'll learn to not curse.
What if I'm like one of those guys that whenever he does meth curses
When you
all
get
the time?
high, do you curse? You would have to smoke weed
I don't
all the time.
I never talk when I'm high.
Exactly. You just have to constantly smoke weed. Every day.
I literally for a job operate commercial size industrial equipment. How am I going to get high?
Well, I guess on meth because you're going to curse. That's right. All right, that's a good one. I'm gonna for 100K.
I'm out. I'm not doing it for 100K.
I'm not doing it.
100% out for 50. I'm
100K, I'll do
90%
it.
in for 100K. 90% in. I would flip several coins. What's the number that you would 100% be in
Depends on
for?
how I'm doing the meth too. Like I don't want to be freebasing meth.
No, that you have to do it the normal way, whatever the normal way is. I don't know what the normal
I think
way
it's
is.
smoking.
Okay.
I don't want to Google this, so I'm just gonna guess smoking.
You're going to lose your job if you do meth more than 3 times.
I do
probably.
curse a lot of work. I would just lock myself in one of the conference rooms and be like, I can't be outside with any of you.
I think that this would be more harm than good for me. I would either become a meth addict or I just wouldn't talk for a year, basically. I'm out. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, but every time you're not at work, you just get high because then you smoke weed. You don't do meth, and then you'll never.
for a full year, I just basically can't have fun then, you're saying.
Here's another thing.
I can't have fun for $100,000 for a full year?
Who's the person that shows up? I think there should be an added thing. Who shows up to give you the meth when you do curse? Because there's someone that has to be there instantly to
Tyrone
be like,
Biggums.
You want to smoke rocks, Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, let me tell you something about myself. I smoke rocks, Joe Rogan. I smoke rocks.
I'm out.
What if it was $1 million?
I think my number would be
200,000. 250.
I think $369,000 is my number. That I would not even think about. I would do it because I would quit my job.
For 369,000?
I would take I would fake a disability or something for the year.
You're addicted to meth.
Well,
You're addicted to meth. You could.
they can't fire you for that.
Correct.
Oh yeah. All right. So I would say that I have a.
Well, maybe they can. I don't know.
No, they can't.
Okay.
I would either fake some kind of long-term injury or something.
I smoke rocks, Joe Rogan.
And be out for a full year because I'm making then like almost 4 times my salary then just by not cursing. That's my full-time job.
For 1 year. You'd have to take a 1 year hiatus.
Correct. And I think I could finagle it somehow.
Okay.
But For 50 grand? Fuck no. For a fuck.
Fuck.
Doing
Fuck,
meth.
fuck,
We're
fuck,
doing
fuck.
meth. All right.
And then Tyrone Biggins just walks in the door.
All right. That was our hypothetical. Very good hypothetical. Mac, you're killing it lately. Love you, Mac. Good job.
Back.
We are up to the coitus corner.
Oh, are we?
Nice times in the coitus corner.
I don't know what's going on here.
Oh.
No, that wasn't it.
Oh. Yes. Oh. We need to. Oh, coitus. No one puts coitus in the corner. I think we need to just get like an actual soundboard that we can just hit things.
Yeah, we can get one of those.
We could use my. We could probably use my iPad as one.
Yeah. What? Let's go into the coitus corner. Do you want to lead off here?
I just have. I'm gonna do a statement first. I was on Twitter, and I just figured like this had to go in there. One of the suggested people I follow was someone by the name of Come Dump Nigeri. That was her name. She had a shitload of followers, and her bio said, "Hi, Jessica here. DM me if you would like to roleplay or just masturbate together."
Just masturbate together.
And it was like a sushi-based whore, because I think nigiri is like something sushi related. I don't know why that was one of my suggested followers. I have no porn follows. I have no weird follows on Twitter. It's pretty much just like news and sports. And for some reason, it's suggested that I follow Come Dump Nigeri.
A portion of your followers that you have are following porn followers. They follow porn people, so their algorithm is saying
the
like
transitive property.
transit property. You would also like Come Dump Nigiri.
Brian Windhorse is totally following Come Dump Nigeri.
He is a load of cum. He is one big fucking piece of shit.
All right, you want to?
We're doing meth.
I'll open it up.
Go ahead.
Is it rude to masturbate in a relative's house?
At what age? Now, 100%.
What's your cutoff?
I mean, when you're getting the first boners and the first masturbation stages of your life, when you're hitting like the peak sexualness and like cum loads where your body has been building cum for
I need
like
a
the
number.
first 15 years.
I need a number.
I think until not the first time you have sex. I would say until you're old enough to control it. This is like in X-Men, like, or any superhero, they can't control their powers for a while. This is the same thing. Until you're old enough to say, like, I'm so horny, I gotta jerk off! Ah!
Are you equating 13 and 14-year-old boys with superheroes?
I guess
Except their
so.
superpower is that they have to come.
I mean, like, when you get horned up, you are just horned up forever. You're horny until you come.
I'm just going to say, no, you can't masturbate in a relative's house.
Aren't your parents relatives?
And, that's your house, though, where you're residing.
What if you
Also.
don't reside there anymore? When
No,
you
I'm
go
not
home?
masturbating in my parents' house.
Well, your parents don't have your normal house anymore, right?
No, they're in Florida.
How about this? What if they're not there? They're gone for a weekend. It's just you,
Yeah, that's allowable.
but you just said you can't fucking jerk off.
I assume that like everyone's home while this is going on.
What about sex?
Nah, not when they're home.
What? Well, I totally disagree with you.
I was having this discussion. This question came up. Shout out to Jimmy, because I was at the salon a couple weeks back when Jimmy was there, and I was like, he was talking about masturbating in places, and he was like, he made it seem that it's just casual to just masturbate anywhere.
What's
And I was
anywhere?
like- he's like, yeah, you could do it like at work, literally, he was like, you can just do it anywhere.
There is a stat
as
that
long as
says-
you're like conspicuous about it.
There's a stat that says 40% of guys in like business, like in offices, apparently have jerked off or like they have admitted to jerking off at work.
See, I think that's the one place that you definitely can't do
You
it.
definitely don't jerk off there. You never jerk off there. Don't touch your dick there. When you're peeing,
Nothing at work should make you horny.
no.
You should just be there to, at our age now. Well, yeah, I'll take that back. Well,
Yeah.
you know what? I have such a different work situation.
You don't have an
I'm only
office
around
space.
men unless I leave, but then I'm on a campus with hot chicks everywhere. I'm around like all like ethnic college girls, so.
I think you have more of a right to do it than anyone else. You're on a college campus.
Yeah, but when I'm like, if I'm just working in the boiler room, I'm just seeing like 6 usually heavy men.
Yeah, you're not jerking off there.
Yeah.
There's nothing that should ever make you jerk off. But if you're in an office,
I guess, but I don't know. I'm not a big like I'm so horny I need to masturbate kind of guy.
I mean that goes away. Yeah, like I am no longer at that point.
I just like think about something else and walk away, and I'm okay. But if I haven't come in like 17 days, like yeah, that's a different story.
That's that 13 to 14 to 15-year-old boners where you're like you get them every day and it's uncontrollable.
Yeah, you have that like 2 weeks of me time now was like 2 hours when I was 14.
Fuck.
Like, I haven't come in 2 hours. I gotta. Oh, I feel so clear-headed now. Oh, that pillow really got me horny. Is that silk? How much of taking a shit is comparable to having anal sex?
Wouldn't know.
We'll have to call up Jimmy for both of those questions for next episode. I'm going to save that one. Former porn star, her name, I looked her up right now. Her real name is Brittany De La Mora. Her porn star name was... Oh, shit. What was it? I just looked it up. Oh, no.
Can I just throw one out there?
Yeah, go ahead. Fuck. Oh, Jenna Presley. Do you know who that is, the porn star?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay, continue.
Okay. If the woman you are currently in a relationship with or just having sex with had a hot younger sister and she wants you to have sex with her, would you do it?
If you're married or in a relationship... and
relationship...
And the younger sister wants to bang you.
And
am I allowed?
And no, the girlfriend or significant other wants you to bang them as well, and the younger sister also wants to bang you.
Oh,
Are you allowed?
100%.
Do you think there'll ever be any repercussions from that? Do you think the relationship is lasting past that point?
I'm assuming that this is one of those utopian society ordeals where nothing bad could ever happen.
Do you think the relationship is ever going to last long term?
Oh, you can't marry that girl? No.
Even if you are married, it's never going to be the same.
Yeah, for you, it's fine. For them, they're going to be mentally unstable and crazy about
they
it.
think that's what is okay. It's not. Whatever you... So you say yes, you're going to do it. I say no.
I think it depends on how much I love the person. If I'm just dating them and I'm like, I'm on the fence about, marrying them, yeah, I'm going to fuck the sister probably.
Okay.
If I'm married with, like, children and stuff... I'm probably divorcing her anyway because if she wants me to fuck her sister, she's probably insane.
She's probably pretty weird.
She's probably getting dicked out by so many other people. So
Probably
actually, you know what?
pretty
Either way, I'm doing it because I might as well fuck the sister before I divorce her at that point.
Okay. I think you just don't ever do it.
Even if your wife comes to you and says, I really want you to dick out my sister, you don't think that she's getting dicked out by other people?
The only way I do it is if it's because she wants to have a child and she doesn't want to get married or like be in a relationship with men, or like she is a lesbian and is in a relationship.
That's a really
with
good
woman.
Belichickian loophole for you right now.
That is the only way I do
respect
it.
that.
Yeah. All right, I guess I'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, if I must fuck your hot sister, I mean,
and it's still she gets pregnant. It's not just once, right? Okay, yeah, just making sure.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know if I actually busted all in her. Let me go again. That was good. I like that one.
Okay.
I don't really have much else for the coitus corner.
All right.
We have those that I'm going to save for Jimmy, but what else you got?
Read this on Reddit. I want to have sex with other people, but I'm in a committed relationship. How do I handle this? And then it was like 23
You join
male.
the Bachelorette with with 30 other men,
Bang.
and you get to fuck 30 men on TV.
Somebody wrote this online and questioned it. What I know is they're not in a committed relationship.
Correct.
Because they would know exactly what to do right away.
There's an answer there.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Pretty obvious.
It's two options. Get out of that relationship or don't do it.
I love Reddit. We're going to get into some awesome Reddit stuff in the next segment, too.
Next one. The person you are currently having sex with, same scenario of relationship, marriage, whatever.
Okay. Well, I'm single now, so...
Okay, so if you were married in a relationship, not in a relationship, or just having sex with someone, wants to let her male friend watch while you two fuck, do you do it?
100% no.
100%. He's not going to do anything. He's just going to sit in a corner.
Either way,
it's
weird.
Lights off.
Why is he there? Again, this is like pre-crime. She's getting dicked out by someone else. Well, or she's watching her friend fuck other people.
Correct.
Also weird.
So the one I read, which I was like, I can't even ask this question. It's instant no. It was my girlfriend's, my wife wants to let her mother watch while we have sex, and that her mother knows she's really into weird bondage and all this type of shit. Do I do it?
Yes.
So mother you'll allow, but guy friend
It's
or
not your
girlfriend.
mother, it's her mother.
Guy friend or girlfriend, other like not actual dating, just like friend, like they're actually just friends.
If it's a male, I'm out.
I agree with the male part. If it's a female,
I'm in, even if it's a family member of hers. Well, if the mom's hot. If the mom's like gross, no, I don't want her in the bedroom. I just don't want to be like.
what if it's her
looking over.
grandmother, 83 years old?
I'm out.
Okay.
There's no gilfs that are worthwhile of that.
What if it's her grandfather's last dying wish?
To watch me dick out his granddaughter,
Yes.
I'd just fucking put the pillow over his mouth and do him a favor.
No, you have to. I mean,
No, I'm saying I would just euthanize him. He deserves to die.
he's dying within the next week.
If the police came to my house and be like, he asked me to dick out his granddaughter, they'd be like, okay, well, we're good here. See you later.
What if one of your family members asked you to watch while they were having sex? Last dying wish, family member.
Absolutely not.
Last dying wish, family member.
They're not going to remember in a week when they die anyway, so who cares?
Yeah, but you're ruining their last week.
That's fine with me. If you're that demented, you don't want me to watch you fuck.
You wouldn't do it. That's fucked up. Dick, this is like when you asked me
About someone's dying wish to have sex with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least you're
You're
this
just
is a
sitting there
family
and watching.
member.
So what?
If I'm in the room, it could be considered incest in some places.
All you have to, in some places,
I could get arrested for this.
not New York, I assume, because you can marry your cousin in New York, so.
Well, shout out Giuliani.
Yeah.
You sick fuck. You sick fuck you.
I mean, he was playing by the law.
Michael Rappaport's a bitch.
So you're not doing it.
Absolutely not. You're a weirdo. Don't even ask me things like that. I'm not even going to ask you the return question because I don't want to hear you say yes.
I would probably say no as well. I can't imagine that thinking about my family members right now. I guess my brother that's not in jail. Sure.
You're a disgusting person.
He's dying. He has 1 week to live. That's all he wants. Only thing in the world he wants.
It's still gross. They're sick and demented, these people.
So what? Everyone's sick and demented. You talk about thumbing women constantly. It's a little demented.
I'm at least trying to please them.
That's true. You're at least putting some effort in.
Yeah.
All right.
I go above and beyond.
All right. I'll
All right.
agree with that.
Is that it for coitus?
If I find my girlfriend sexually unattractive, how do I get over it?
Welcome to Reddit, where people are retarded.
Another person that definitely doesn't have a girlfriend and hasn't left his room
Or doesn't understand the concept of a girl. I think he just means it's a friend of mine that's a girl.
that's sexually unattractive. How do I get over this?
Yeah. How do I not talk to her anymore? You stop being her pen pal. That's
I
what
don't know.
assume.
That's a ridiculous question. All right, now I'm done.
Thank you for the coitus corner.
Hut, Gordon's corner.
It looks like it'll be a seamless transition into no stupid questions on Reddit. I'm going to lead off with ones you haven't heard of. Let's start with this one. If you put 100 people who are both deaf and blind in a dark and compact but not cramped room, and a few of them yawned, would the yawn spread?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. I don't understand it, but it would.
They can't see or hear, so how do they know you're yawning?
Oh, I didn't listen to the first part.
They're blind and deaf.
I was looking at stuff online.
Great job, Bones.
Sorry.
So they're blind and deaf. There's 100 people in a room, blind and deaf. Someone yawns. Will it spread?
No.
Okay. I thought it was a good question.
Yeah. You have to hear it or see it.
If someone gets sentenced to life in prison and they die during their sentence and then get revived, technically, would they have served their sentence in full?
No. They're still alive.
They served life in prison.
They got revived. They didn't die.
They did die medically.
For how long? I think there's got to be like a
2
5
minutes.
5 minute limit. You have to be dead for 5 minutes.
I'll
No
tell you
lie.
what, I would 100% be in court the next day and be like, I died. I fucking died. That doctor said I died. Clear me.
But like usually life sentences aren't just one. It's like 7 or like 1 plus 50 years, just in case that happens.
What if it was just a guy who raped one person? No, not rape. What if he killed one person and it was...
You don't think the government's going to make sure you go to jail? Like, nah, I don't care about this loophole. You're staying in jail. Appeal it. Appeal the situation.
The government can't change the law
appeal the situation
right away. But there are rules. There are laws. You have to abide by the laws.
But is that the law?
Well, if you have a life sentence and
Because
you die...
if it's ambiguous, then the government can literally say, well, we'll vote on it, and we voted that you're staying in jail.
I don't know. I kind of like this one. I like this loophole. If we ever go to jail for life, either one of us...
Kill me,
but like revive me.
Yeah.
Like Jack Bauer style.
Yeah. Okay.
Why are there no sandwich bars? There's salad bars and there's buffets. Why don't we have and there's pizza buffets? Why aren't there sandwich buffets?
They're just part of the general buffet.
There's very rarely... I'm saying we have specific buffets. We have Chinese buffets. We have ice cream buffets in a sense. We have salad bars, ice cream bars, mac and cheese bars. Why isn't there a sandwich only bar or buffet?
There is. It's the sandwich platter.
No, because that's pre-ordered. I'm talking about you go to a place, an actual place, like a buffet, and you go to it, and then you can just pick little pieces of sandwich. How come that doesn't exist?
That does exist. It's just called a buffet.
There's not sandwiches based. I want a specific...
Only sandwiches.
Yeah, specifically to sandwiches. You've been to the Pizza Hut lunch buffet. It's fucking great.
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, when you were a kid, you never went to the Pizza Hut buffet.
No, I ate real pizza.
Now I'm just upset.
Like Elio's. No, I rarely went to Pizza Hut. My family was not a big fan of Pizza Hut.
It's basically, they just put out all pies, and you can have a slice of whatever you want. It's delicious. I want a sandwich one. Let's have a sandwich one. Why don't we create that? That's our new place, Sandwich Buffet.
I like it. I think the issue...
cut them into small pieces.
A sandwich made to order is way better than a sandwich buffet.
But you make a big-ass hero, and you cut them up, and then you you put them out. You mean
like a platter of sandwiches?
Yeah, but it's different.
It's not, though. It's not.
It's different.
You just want 3 platters of sandwiches.
All right, but that's like ordering 3 different pizzas and then being like, well, I had a piece of each.
The platter sandwich is not the sliced into like a small section of a sandwich. Is never as good as like a freshly made sandwich just for you.
Well, neither is a salad bar.
No, but a salad bar there's a salad bar, but it's typically in a restaurant and not it's not like a salad place.
I'd rather order a steak from a steakhouse than go get the steak from the buffet. Everything tastes better individually when it's only being prepared for you as opposed to the buffet.
The buffet. Robert Buffet.
Robert Goulet!
Okay, fine. Sandwich buffet.
Sandwich buffet. Can the legal drinking age change mid-flight depending on air and space location?
They just serve everybody. If you don't look like a child, they're giving you alcohol anyway. They don't give a fuck.
There's got to be laws about this,
There's
though,
like
right?
air laws. Like once you're in the air, it's like free game. Drink what you want.
When you cross over international waters, are you at 18? Are you allowed to just start drinking?
I don't know. The way it works on boats is yes, I believe. So I would assume it's the same thing. And if you're over an Indian reservation, technically you can drink at 18.
True. I can tickle my own feet. That wasn't a question. I was just someone put that on Reddit. I thought it was funny.
That is funny. That's really weird. How do you tickle your own feet?
I don't know. I thought it was impossible to tickle yourself.
I know the only way. So this person was, what's it called? The stranger when you sit on your hand?
Yes.
And
numb it.
And numb it.
And then jerk off.
So he had a scratch on his foot, but he couldn't feel his hand still, and he went like that, and he tickled his own feet.
I like that theory.
Yeah.
I like that theory.
Because that's the only way. If you can feel your hand, there's no way for me to tickle my own feet.
How deep is property ownership? If I buy an acre of land, do I own everything underneath it to the core of the earth? Where does it stop?
If you own the land, yes.
I own everything all the way down to the middle of the earth.
Because if they find oil on that land, that is your oil.
So in the middle of the earth's core...
For them to drill for oil, they would have to buy the land first, then drill into it. Or take it from you. Really, they can just take it from you.
Technically...
Is that manifest destiny?
If we drilled to the core of the earth and took out the rich nutrients and elements from it, it's mine.
Yes. But you have to, if somebody else is doing the drilling, they're going to buy that portion. They're going to buy the land.
I could sue them for trespassing.
No, they would have to buy the land first. That's what the government does. They buy the land from people.
They buy the land underneath you.
No, they buy the land. They have to buy the land.
Can you only own like grass and above?
No. You own the land. You
What
can
if-
farm the land.
How
If
about
you can
this?
farm the land, you're in the land.
You're on an oil rig. You buy a piece of land on the oil rig, but
It's not a piece of land on the oil rig.
But it's known that you only own grass above.
Oil rigs are in the ocean, and that is not. I don't believe the ocean is ownable by any one human being.
Maritime law.
In maritime law,
I just wanted to say that.
Yes,
I don't know what it means.
but it is like it's not. That's not owned.
China owns all the ocean.
There is
Fact.
like a line where you like can't cross when you're in someone else's territory, but I don't think it's owned
The
by
prime
anyone.
meridian.
Okay, you're just saying things. You're just
Spelunker.
yes. You have to. It has to be like somewhat. Like the Gulf of Mexico is owned by someone. Like it is a gulf. It's not an ocean. Like an ocean. So the Gulf of Mexico is technically that is a country's land. It's our land, right?
This land is our land.
This land is my land, motherfucker.
From California. Actually, no. We should just own
to Rhode
like-
Island.
Can we just cut California out? Be like, from Nevada. All right. I'm going to alter this one. Is a Venus flytrap the only plant that's a carnivore?
What are you going to alter here?
That's what I altered it to. Because the question was, is it vegan to eat a Venus flytrap? But
Yes, because I mean it's
is a Venus flytrap technically a carnivore?
yes.
But
It's a carnivorous
but
plant.
But a plant. Can you be a carnivorous plant? Does it actually eat the flies?
It like the flies disintegrate inside of it, or the bugs.
But it actually takes the nutrients from the fly.
correct.
So
I believe.
Venus flytraps could survive without sunlight.
I guess so. Yeah, but they need water.
That sounds like BNN.
I said I
I
guess
think it's
so.
still a plant.
So I didn't say I'm positive about it. I'm not
It's
100%
still a
sure.
plant,
Correct. It's
but
still
it eats animals.
yes.
We have to find out if it like actually takes the
I
nutrients
don't think it
from
eats
the
them. Now that I'm
fly.
thinking about it, I know I've seen this. Chile would know this question. He would know the answer to this question. That's so annoying that I know he would know
Bo.
the answer.
Bo, can you throw up because your pants are too tight?
So I've been at that point where I almost shit my pants, and you like open it up, and then like loosens, shit goes away for a second. Like when you get those, the tingles.
Yes. Oh, yes.
When you get you start sweating, you get the tingles, and it's not like you're sick. You just are about to have diarrhea.
Yep.
That moving the pants, but I don't know about throwing up. Like if you're gonna throw up, I'm gonna if I have to throw up, it doesn't matter how tight my pants are. I'm throwing up. Like I'm gonna unbutton them, and I'm still gonna throw up. So no.
What else do I have in here? Okay. Can the Prince of the United Kingdom run for Prime Minister in Canada?
What?
Can the Prince of UK run for the Prime Minister position
I don't
Canada?
know. Do you have to be Canadian to be a prime minister in Canada?
I don't know.
Okay, so I don't know. I can't answer that question.
Can you be a royal family member in the UK and Canada?
If you're married to someone in
What if you're just like, what if
back in the
Meghan-
day, sure.
What if Prince Harry is just like, you know what? I'm moving to Canada. I want to be I want to be the prince in Canada.
You'd have to marry a
What if he just
princess
moved?
in
What if he just
Canada.
moved to Canada?
Is there a king and queen and prince in Canada?
I don't know. They're French. They probably have something weird.
No, they're French Canadian. They're not French.
Oh,
Oui, oui. Parlez-vous français?
the last one I have. Well, there's two. This one I'm just going to laugh at. Is it weird for a 19-year-old to hang out with a 16-year-old? That's the early stages of a pedophile right there. Well, because normal
3 years.
people. Well, normal people just
If
wouldn't.
you said 12, yes.
No one asked that question.
If you said 12, yes.
Well, just no one asked that question. People that ask that question mean that it's really like I'm 22 and I'm hanging out with a 14-year-old. That's really what
Well,
it is.
I mean,
and three on
you
either
saw
way.
that all the time. Maybe you didn't. I don't know.
Yeah,
Where
in
like
high
girls in high
school,
school
yeah.
were dating like college guys.
Or there was like a senior who was 19 dating a sophomore. Like,
And in your mind, then you were like, "Oh, it's not that creepy." But then
Because of
once
the
you're
context.
once you're in college, you're like, "This is really creepy."
Super creepy,
If
yeah.
you're fucking dating a 16-year-old high school girl,
there's pussy all around you. What are you doing?
yeah.
Last one. If the president has a PhD,
PhD?
do you call him Dr. President?
No, because both of them are like there. It's either Mr. Dr. President.
Mr. President?
It's either one of the two.
I'm
Mr.
sure we've
President.
had doctors as presidents.
Mr. President. You're
Woodrow
sure?
Wilson, I think, was. I think Woodrow Wilson was had his doctorate in literature.
What?
Grover Cleveland.
You're just naming presidents now. John Quincy Adams.
Harding.
John Quincy Adams.
They didn't even have like schools back then.
I mean, did you call John Adams or John Quincy Adams Esquire? Because they were both lawyers. So, Mr. President Esquire.
I don't know. I was going to say something really racist. I'm going to stop.
I was going to ask what is it, but I don't want to know.
And that's it for no stupid questions.
Oh, hold on.
You going to look it up?
I have to.
Have we ever had
You're
a
right.
doctor president?
Fuck.
Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson. Only one president, Woodrow Wilson, had a
Literature.
doctorate and, in fact, was president of Princeton University before coming U.S.
That
president.
I knew. He's New Jersey.
Oh, wait. This is a good one. Which U.S. presidents didn't earn a college degree? Name them.
George Washington.
Oh, man. So Scott Walker in Scott Walker didn't have his degree.
The governor of Texas? Was that the governor of
It was the
Texas?
Wisconsin governor.
Wisconsin
that was
governor.
considering, wondering if he should run for president without his. This is crazy.
It'd be better than the presidents that have had degrees that all went to fucking Yale and Harvard we've had.
George Washington.
How many presidents haven't had it? How many?
Washington earned a surveyor's license at the College of William and Mary.
but not a degree.
Lincoln also didn't have one.
I was going to say, fuck.
Both are on Mount Rushmore. So 2 out of 4 are their presidents.
Grover Cleveland.
Andrew Jackson.
Warren G. Harding.
Martin Van Buren. Zachary Taylor. That was a short one. He doesn't really even count.
Polk.
Millard Fillmore.
Millard Fillmore. What about Polk?
Andrew Johnson. I'm just going. Did you say Grover Cleveland?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Bang.
you're just naming them right now.
No, Grover Cleveland, the only president to serve 2 terms non-consecutively.
Oh, 4 other presidents enrolled but didn't complete. Can you name them?
Richard Nixon.
I wish this was on a list and I didn't have to read through.
Johnson. He wasn't elected.
Okay, the most recent one is Harry Truman.
Oh, 40s. Okay.
William Henry Harrison.
Coolidge.
William Henry Harrison.
Wouldn't it be funny if Coolidge didn't go to Coolidge?
James Monroe.
What a dick.
Oh, well, James Monroe left to join the Army. So, join the Continental Army. Yeah, I mean, those don't count because they were literally in war for their entire lives. Just to start their lives, like their adulthood where they would be in college.
I'm sure the liberals will find
They were
something wrong
creating the
with them.
country. And then the last one was William McKinley.
Okay.
He only went to Allegheny College. That's crazy. It's not even a good...
Dick!
Like going to William and Mary and dropping out. It's like, all right, you went to William and Mary, but Allegheny, is that still around?
He went to Johnson and Wales and couldn't take the heat in the kitchen, so he got out.
Was that even a college back then? That's like, give us $50,000. You might graduate. We don't know. Here we go.
You could learn how to cook. All right, we're done. Quick hitters, and then we're done here. The alligator named Chance the Snapper was finally captured.
Key thing here.
Give me the.
Yeah, he's a man. They had to ship in a man from Florida to capture the gator. That's hysterical. How could you not capture it?
Well, Chicagoans.
Google it. Google it.
Chicagoans.
Kill the gator.
Chicagans. Chicago.
Chicago.
Chicagoans.
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 Chicagoans. Well, Chicagoans
Chicagoans.
have
I
never
think it's
seen an
Chicago.
alligator before. Why would they ever seen an alligator or a crocodile or anything like that?
Chicagobanians.
Chicago. I'm getting fucking tired and
Yeah.
delirious.
This is the best. So they had to ship in a guy from Florida. This is the best thing that Florida's ever done. This is like the only thing they're useful for. Catching gators.
Biggest exports of Florida, meth and gator catchers.
That'd be a great TV show. Gator catcher.
Meth, funny headlines, and gator catchers. Okay, which drug smuggler did it better? The Colombian who smuggled 27,000 euro worth of cocaine powder under his wig, or the Florida man who had cocaine, heroin, and pills in his asshole?
Well, one's a way easier getting caught, but either way, they're searching that guy's butthole. So this guy gets searched everywhere but the butthole, and he's like, here it is. They got me.
Do you think that when you go through like TSA and they look at your license and they just see Florida, they're like, all right, time to give him the cavity check?
No joke. I saw an old woman. This was years ago. I was getting on a flight, and this woman, I want to say she's 75, wearing all Florida like outfit was getting searched. And I'm like, how is this the person you picked?
Pre-crime.
And now
All
you
pre-crime.
realize, that Florida has become so popular for fucking psychos, doing meth, damn it, doing it again. Every time I curse, there should be a bell. Ding! Meth.
You know, you like put $1 in a jar when you're at work and you curse. We're just gonna
You put a little
have a
rock.
tab of meth ready, like a little rock ready to go, like meth crock.
Yeah. She was getting searched, and now I know it's because she was from Florida, wearing all Florida
She
gear.
was doing meth. Okay, West Virginia, putting Florida on the hot seat, by the way, are inhaling and injecting wasp spray as a cheap alternative to meth. How about that?
How'd they figure it out? It was definitely a mistake. They were spraying wasp. One got in his face, like, oh, fuck, and then sprayed up his nose.
He's like, oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
3 people died in a week. It's called...
Leroy, you got to get over here. Look at this shit. Tilt your head back. What are you doing, Tom? Tilt your head back.
It's called wasping, and it's mainly taking place in Boone County, West Virginia.
What are the odds that white Anglo-Saxon Protestants are doing this? Because that would be hysterical.
Well, every
Wasping.
other race of people are not dumb enough to do this.
Maybe in this county they don't understand words, and wasp spray, they're like, oh, this is meant for us.
Oh,
We're wasps.
300 years of inbreeding will do that to you. You can only fuck so many cousins and procreate before you start inhaling wasp spray.
What if there was an inbred war of the West Virginians and the Jackson Whites in Jersey? They're both Jackson Whites, right? They're same lineage.
Two cousins just happened to go up north.
Yeah. They're like,
And split at some time.
yeah.
Because they thought they were taking the Oregon Trail.
But they went right. They went east. They went right. they made it right.
They were dyslexic, so they read left to right.
Yeah. Not east to west.
I'm sorry, right to left.
They had the compass upside down.
Florida man broke into his wife's lover's home, tied him up, cut off his penis with a pair of scissors, and then ran away with it.
Why are you still holding the penis?
And
It's like they know it's gone. They know it's you.
asterisk on home. It was a mobile home.
Still a home.
I know. It wasn't like a house. It was
Home is where the
trailer.
heart is. Home is where the heart is.
Why did he leave with it?
Probably because either she came home and he was like, fuck, and he had it in his hand and just ran. And he was just like, you think he ran? And he was like, why do I still have the dick in my hand? And just threw it. Maybe he's gonna send him a video later of him like completely chopping up the dick and eating it. I don't know.
Imagine
That's so
he
dark.
ate-
So
yeah.
dark. The fuck's the matter with me? Oh, ding.
Eat the meth rock. Last one. Flesh-eating bacteria in Alabama and Virginia, but as you pointed out, mainly northern New Jersey,
Northern New Jersey has this issue.
are like just eating people alive.
Yeah. Well, I read more into northern New Jersey, so if it gets on your skin, you get ridiculous rashes. Like, just touches your skin. If it gets in your stomach or anything, you get, like, really, really fucking sick. Like, if you drink the water by mistake, which, if you're swimming, happens.
This is exactly why I don't swim.
That's why.
Yeah, 100%.
What about a clean,
I'm safer
chlorinated
on land. I'm safer on land.
pool? Chlorinated pool.
Chlorine is what if they douse it in too much chlorine? That's very bad for your skin as well.
Yeah, but it just dries it out a little bit. It's not really that bad. It eventually goes back to normal.
I don't know. What if I get sucked down the hole in the pool?
You won't. I can promise you. Of all people not getting sucked down, that'd be you.
We'll tag team the flesh-eating bacteria with a Florida man who was arrested for throwing his son into the Atlantic Ocean and just yelling at him to swim.
That's how you learn. There are literal places you can bring your
The
children.
Atlantic Ocean? You don't learn to swim in the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, maybe not the ocean, but, you know.
You're
maybe
you get taken away in the tide.
a Great Lake you would do it in.
The lakes don't have a current.
No, the Great Lakes have currents. Not as strong as the oceans, but they're so
You can't
large.
do it in there then either.
They're so large that the moon causes a current there. Small waves, though.
If the moon were made of cheese, would you eat it?
Because I know I would. Yeah, no. I mean, that is a way to teach someone how to swim. But this guy was so frustrated and got so drunk that he was like, you're learning how to swim today, Timmy. Let's go.
By the way, I cut off your mom's boyfriend's penis.
Hold this. Use it for buoyancy.
All right, here we go. That was quick hitters. We'll get into shout-outs. Do you have any recommendations before we do shout-outs? Would you like me to give mine? I'm going to throw out my
Stop it. Get some help. Stop it. Stop.
I'm going to throw out my recommendations first. I've been rewatching The Newsroom. Love that show. Great show.
Yeah, but you can't recommend it. I read this and I was like,
Why?
you can't recommend it. It's
Why?
past the point of recommendation.
No, it's not. Not everyone has seen it. I'm just saying it's a good show.
When did it end? 2012? I think it was the last season.
Whatever.
All right, then you know what? I recommend MASH. Based on that.
Where do I watch it?
I mean, I'm sure you can Google
Oh, you're recommending something that you've never seen before, Dick.
it. Finish Stranger Things.
Okay. Did you like it?
Very good. Very dark and way more sci-fi.
Maybe I'll start watching it then.
It was,
Since you're recommending it and you've seen it.
yeah, it was really good.
Where do I find this one?
Netflix.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just making sure you were actually giving
Well,
it.
MASH, I mean, you can Google MASH and just watch MASH anywhere.
Are you sure?
We'll see. I'll find MASH. So you recommend that. I'm not going to recommend MASH. I can't even recommend Stranger Things. Everybody knows Stranger Things is good.
I mean, you could recommend it. If it sucked, you wouldn't recommend it.
I might, though.
Some shows suck.
I might, though.
Some shows end poorly.
Anti-recommend.
MASH.
Any of these fucking... I can't watch, like, mysteries anymore on Netflix. They come out with a new thriller of somebody that killed somebody that didn't actually kill somebody, like, once a week.
I think
I'm bored with it. It just doesn't do it for me.
We have to wait till, like, everyone gets on the bandwagon of one of them. Like The Staircase, everyone got on.
I can't. It's the same thing. Everything is exactly the same.
Yeah, but like the HBO Robert Durst one was really good.
Half the people convince you he didn't do it. The other half convince you he did do it.
Once a year, they come out with one that everyone actually can agree was really good. They're mass producing them, but once a year, How to Make a Murder season 1 was fucking dope, no matter what anyone says.
And then they went on a tangent.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, the Durst one came out after that on HBO. That was good. The Staircase was incredible.
Fred Durst?
Yeah, he fucked her. Jessica Simpson? Who? No, Christina Aguilera. Yeah, didn't Fred Durst bang Christina Aguilera?
Hit me, baby, one more time.
No, it wasn't Britney Spears.
It was Britney Spears.
Christina Aguilera.
It was Britney Spears. He dated Britney Spears pre-Justin Timberlake.
Christina Aguilera better switch me chairs so I can sit her next to Carson Daly and Fred Durst so she can argue.
Maybe
so they can
Christina
argue
Aguilera.
over who she gave head to first.
Okay, so-
Eminem. Whoa, I'm Slim Shadiest. I'm the real Shady.
Oh, God, shut the fuck up.
I'm going to recommend 2 songs.
A duet.
You're gonna hate the first one.
Okay.
Aaron's Party.
I don't hate it.
It's an old song. It's not a new song. People around, you got to come get it. He's the only person that's ever beaten Shaq in one-on-one. He wrote a song
That's
about
what
it.
he says.
And the other song, Cucumber Vodka by Mandy Being Maddie. Shout out Michael Montagna.
I'm going to recommend Mbop.
Mm-hmm.
And Roar by Katy Perry over Call Me Maybe.
Fuck you. No.
Okay.
What up, Murph? Okay, you can go now.
That was it?
No,
That's
I have more shout-outs, but I feel like I need to lead off shout-outs with What Up, Murph.
it. Okay.
It just feels right.
Feels right.
It feels
shout
so
out,
good.
Shout out to my mother. Love you, mother. I am going to shout out Val and her husband. Wonderful Taco Tuesday. It was real great. Thank you for her husband for making everything. She did make fantastic guac. And he did make everything, and then we drank a bottle of wine each, and he was apologizing for being drunk to Val. I'm sorry for being drunk. I'm like, why are you apologizing? Why? But why? Shout out to Sly. I didn't realize he didn't know that it was about a LeBron hatred segment that we were calling him for. Shout out for being a good sport there.
He'll have other segments.
Shout out again to Sly and Big Mike for their face app skills. Shout out to face app. This is great.
It is awesome.
You could just keep putting the old face back in and just getting it older.
Older and older.
Like older and older and older. We got to find an old person to make it younger to see if it looks exactly like them when they were younger. Because we don't know if we're actually going to look like this, but we know if it's an older person will look the way they looked when they were younger. Shout out to MP and Roberto for the combined 51 score that they had on a test once in high school, which is impressive. And for telling us when we are completely wrong about things. And literally just texting while they're listening and saying, you guys are fucking idiots. I can't believe you said it was $8 to New York. I can't believe that from Secaucus. Can't believe that. Sorry, I don't take the train from Secaucus that often. Shout out to Don again for his birthday this week.
Shout out Don. He gave us a nice thing on Twitter today. I saw.
Shout out to the ECBC crew. Wonder what they're doing for Labor Day weekend. Glabor Day weekend.
Glaber.
Shout out to the Windmill.
I fucked him on the windmill twice. I fucked him in the windmill.
And before we go into anti-shout-outs, anti-shout-out to you for complaining about Taco Tuesday and then not showing up for Taco Tuesday.
I had to work.
It's a valid excuse. Mm-hmm. You could have turned down.
The opportunity cost is not
something
I should be doing right now.
Tacos or $500. It doesn't really make much sense.
Shout out to the Baby Club, Luca, Amelia, Cristiano, and Grant. Shout out to Ms. Witt. So we ate all the food.
We're supposed to be drinking right now.
Yeah, we were. I can't drink right now. I got to take a test on Monday. I'm in sober week for me. But the food was...
Not food-wise, though. You will get high
Ms.
on
Witt,
food.
holy shit.
Really good.
Your mac and cheese is orgasmic. The fried chicken, delicious. Collard greens, top-notch. Even the corn on the cob tasted fucking delicious.
Top 5, maybe top 2 collard greens?
I'm not even a corn on the cob guy, and I liked it. The collard greens, and I didn't shit immediately. I usually shit all green things up right away. She made the collard greens so good that I didn't shit.
All green things.
For the most part.
Dye?
Dye?
Green dye. Like, have you ever had those
No, I mean
cookies with green...
leafy items.
Okay. Well, you just said the color green.
Yeah, like spinachy things.
Like
kale
like
and spinach.
A green crayon. Okay. Okay, continue.
Shout out to Corinne. We had a nice little IG back and forth during the Bachelorette the other night. It was very fun talking to you. I miss you. We're gonna have you call in on. She wants to call in on Sunday. For maybe we'll do a little hypothetical show on Sunday. We'll do a lot of hypotheticals. A lot of people want to talk to us about these things. Shout out Drew DePau, Dildo. Shout out to Soup and Angelo. B Rush. Shout out B Rush. We're gonna be talking to B Rush a lot this week. We got the Open Championship.
The Open.
Oh, we have to bet on that as soon as it's over.
Correct.
Shout out to the return of the Mac. Mikey Montagna, Tequila Sunrise, Tito, Alex and Andrew. Shout out to the Schwam. She invited me down to the Haskell this weekend. I really want to fucking go. But I feel like it's probably not the best decision to go in the 90-degree heat drinking all day and then take a test 40 hours later.
Yeah, because you're just going to bomb the test. You're going to sleep through it or something.
Yeah, it won't be good. So shout out to Schwami. I appreciate the invite. Young Talbot, Gaddam. Upset I won't be seeing any of you guys. Shout out to the Greek. Just got back from his wedding. I miss you. Shout out to Pask for his voicemail.
Great voicemail. Shout out, Pask. Sorry that you're not playing golf this weekend, but it's probably for the best. I don't know why we're playing golf on Saturday. I'm happy. We moved it up from 11 to 9:30, and thank God we did. And that was just for timing issues.
Shout out to the Limbo. Shout out to Schley for his... Oh, yeah, you already shouted him out. Shout out to Schley for his segment.
As I said, if anything's on a note card in front of you, you'll read it.
Correct.
I'm going to start putting things on there.
Shout
Read this. Don't look at it. You can't... That's a new segment. I'm going to write things on a note card, and you have to read them.
Shout out to Brazley. They're on their honeymoon right now in Hawaii. Looks fantastic. I hope you go to Kamanawanalea.
Boo. Sorry.
Shout out to Mills and Mark Dantael. I can confirm that they are both back in New Jersey, back at work. Welcome back to reality. Follow us on Instagram follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
So Instagram is at the Boken Boys.
At the Boken Boys. Twitter is at the Boken Boys.
Nope. Twitter is at Boken Boys 96. And then both Instagram and Twitter are at either at Bones
underscore Boken
or at Z underscore Boken.
No! Boo! Boo!
I have one more. Do we have anti-shout-outs now? Real quick. Anti-shout-out to you for not showing up to Taco Tuesday and complaining about it.
You're a dick.
The entire time.
That's not how it happened.
You sure?
Yeah.
honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.